The faces on the San Diego County Board of Supervisors don't change much. Bill Horn has represented his North County district for 20 years. In June, he'll ask voters to give him 4 more. He's clear about his number one priority.
Well, the underlying backbone of any prosperity for us is the financial health of the county. We need to maintain that.
Unlike many local governments, San Diego County has a AAA credit rating. So what do the supervisors do with their $5 billion budget? Oceanside Mayor Jim Wood, Horn's only challenger, says he's asked about that all the time.
Hey, the courts, the DAs, the defense attorneys, the sheriffs, county fire, senior services, youth services, you name it, the jails, it goes on, a long litany of lists that the county is responsible for. I try to explain to them that it's usually the biggest issue is land uses.
The 5th supervisorial district that County Supervisor Bill Horn currently represents stretches all the way from here, Oceanside. It includes the cities of Vista, San Marcos, and Carlsbad, and it also includes huge areas of unincorporated land north and east of Escondido. It's that unincorporated area that concerns Michael Beck of the Endangered Habitats League and a county planning commissioner.
This election means everything. It's a dramatic difference between the two of them.
Beck says Horn has earned himself enemies by seeking to undo the county's general plan for growth that says where new housing developments can go.
The process that created the map in the first place was 12 years long, cost the public $18 million, hundreds of meetings, thousands and thousands and thousands of volunteer hours through these community planning groups, and the citizens went into creating that map.
The numbered squares on the map represent more than 40 requests to change the general plan and rezone undeveloped land for more houses. Almost all of those requested amendments are in Horn's district.
So this is a long-term, sustainable land use strategy, which is being blown up by this map.
Why would I want to overturn it? Well, because I basically think it's wrong.
Horn backs the rights of large private property owners, many of them farmers, whose land value depends on how many homes can be built per acre.
I happen to be a farmer, and you basically went in and robbed every farmer of their equity. If they had, let's say, 40 acres and could build 8 homes on the 40 acres, you now tell them they can build 1 home in the 40 acres. If you're in production agriculture, the value of your operation is the asset you own, which is the land.
Wood hopes he will get votes from people who live in places like Valley Center, where they've fought to limit more housing development. When it comes to more urban issues, Wood points to his fellow North County mayors, who decided to form their own economic development plan, rather than sign on to Horn's North County Economic Development Council.
I go to all these meetings with all the North County mayors, and mainly the ones on the 78 corridor. They're all Republican. Not one of them was willing to join up on Bill's POP, Prosperity on Purpose.
But are North County's mayors supporting Wood to replace Horn?
Actually, I'm supporting Bill Horn at this point.
Vista Mayor Judy Ritter cites one good reason she and all the other mayors in Horn's 5th District are endorsing him.
He's built a lot of libraries, and he just spreads his money around to all of the cities. He has, a fund that he uses, and he helps like nonprofits. He's helped our Vista Village Business Association.
Horn, like all the supervisors, has a fund of $1 million a year that he hands out to local nonprofits. The Neighborhood Reinvestment Fund has long come under attack as a way for supervisors to buy support. Political consultant Chris Crotty looks at the race between Horn and Wood, both Republicans, and says though Wood is popular in his hometown, he will have a hard time winning votes across the whole 5th District.
In a district that size, it's awfully difficult. You're talking about contacting about 80,000 voters. That's hard to do knocking door to door.
Jim Wood has raised only 1/3 of the money that incumbent Bill Horn has raised. He's relying on Horn's enemies to vote for him.
More people I go to in the 5th District, they all say the same thing. We'll vote for you because you're not Bill.
But without the resources to get a clear alternative message across, voters are likely to be asking, who's Jim? Whoever gets 50% of the vote plus 1 will win the seat outright in June. Allison St. John, KPBS News.